Hello, 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 everyone. Hope you're having a good night. Hi, Oasis. Hope this is Han1 Blue. So I just kind of grabbed some lists, to be honest. And I do want to throw off the bat that the two lists I have are both made by Swoop Racers, which I believe is another YouTube channel. So show them some love if you want to see the lists. Oasis, if you've got a list for me to play, I would play that too. Basically, I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to play today, but I saw a bunch of people at the PQ I went today playing Han1, and this is the first time in a while I've seen it, so I was kind of excited. I'm like, alright, let's play some Han1. Sure, we'll start with blue, since Oasis, seems to like blue. Lists themselves, like I said, I kind of just grabbed ones that looked good off of hot decks on SWU database. It's not a deck I'm like currently building, but it's a really fun deck to play, a deck I played in the past, so I figured I'd just kind of hang out and play some since I haven't been able to stream for a while. Oh wait, what's going on? Oh, I'm not logged in. Oh wait, yeah, I am. Interesting. Did they change something here? How do I... What, do I have to, like, add the deck now? That's a little weird. Okay, cool. Whatever. That's new. But it says Han Blue is just cool because you can burn villainy cards in resource for Anakin. Oh, I didn't think about that. That is kind of a cool idea. Wonder if that's in this build. Well, you have Bazine, but no turn 2, so I'm gonna mulligan this. They are playing Anakin. And yeah, they have Bazine for Dark Side unit. Is it just that, though? Oh, they have Power of the Dark Sides in there, too. That is really cool. I actually really like that idea. Excuse me. Okay, so then let's put this down and... We'll put Tech down. We'll do this. We'll drop Luke. And then we'll play... Yoda turn 1, and we can just throw a lightsaber on it right away. And there's our Anakin. It's always Power. It could be running Cad Bane. Yeah, that's fair. It's almost like Power is a crazy card, even for 5. Interesting that he swung there right away. Well, I'm gonna put my lightsaber on my Yoda. Okay, there's the ECL. I think I'm just gonna hit base. I guess I could have cleared the Gunji. Maybe that was better. Oh, yeah, because he could technically heal and deal damage. No, I'm sure it's fine. Oh my god, he just dropped Power of the Dark Side on me. I guess we'll play another Yoda. And then we'll claim. So we can flip this turn if we want. Which, I mean, we have a lot of options, so I think I'm going to. First things first, let's hit base. Obi-Wan comes out. Is he a Sentinel? Yeah, he's a Sentinel. Yeah, I think I still want to do this. So we just get Rivals Falled. Oh, or Anakin. They have both. Oh, they only have Dark Side. That's funny. Wait, what? Oh, they ECL'd it in. Okay. I was like, how did they do that? Well, I guess let's Anakin ourselves. And we'll kill their Anakin. We'll claim. This blaster is actually pretty good. Because it lets us... if we want to, we can use it to pop their Obi-Wan, which I think we're gonna do. There's a Luke. We'll just play a Yoda. There's another blaster and a Luke of our own. Which means we'll probably, if we can, ram the Yoda into the Luke and then Luke their Luke. I would assume. Or I guess we could Qui-Gon. I think it's better, because I don't want to give them more Luke, so we're just going to do this. What does this do again? Return a Republic unit. What Republic units do we even have? I guess Anakin's Republic. Oh my god, I got Power of the Dark Sided again. This is so annoying. Obi-Wan is a safe play against this deck. If we do this... What does this do again? Next Republic. Cards you play this phase. We'll just play it, I think. And grab back Anakin. I feel like we're just way ahead on resources. We just need to, work on evening the game state out. Or not the game state. We need to work on not dying. But we have some pretty strong cards, so we might just be okay. Oh, that's really bad, though. They had another Anakin. Well, I guess the play is this, then. Probably should have kept the tech, because I could have played it this turn. Riken. This is such a weird deck. I mean, we need to kill that. We're technically alive? They have a removal piece, though. We're dead. This deck doesn't have a ton of removal. Of course, they just have another Luke. God, they had 2 Lukes, 2 Anakins, and 2 powers. There's just nothing we could do about this. They just had the right cards. Oh my god, the new thing is messing me up. Alright, let's see here. Starting on Yoda is pretty good. So against Palpatine, though, we want something with more aggression. We could just play Yaddle into Yoda. We don't have to, like, do the whole ramp thing. We'll give it a shot. What is this? What is Force Space for? Cheer it for one thing. Irrit Warrior looks like... I guess just those two? It's not being used for very much, that's for sure. Is Yoda a good option here? Or Grogu? I think it might be better just to go straight to Kira. Yeah, it's not much. I'll give you that. I don't think Grogu's useful in this matchup. I think I'd rather just play Kira here. Let's call Legacy Run. Pretty sure... I mean, we could always power, but I don't think we're gonna want to do that. We can't play Deppa this turn. Kind of think we kind of don't have a play. I guess we could just Hotshot Blaster. Just put some damage on board. I think Churret is not enough of a payoff. Maybe he's running force yellow card. That way he's going to pitch his card at random. I mean, that's interesting. Taking my Luke, maybe? I mean, we're kind of putting the hurt on him, to be honest. They have to start actually removing units at some point here. Yeah, I don't know. I might agree with you, Oasis. I don't know if force is completely necessary. Because, like, Shen Flurry doesn't need force either. Shen Flurry for Anakin and Luke is also weird. I mean, you've got a couple of other things where it could be useful, too. Just change of heart my Yaddle? That seems like a waste. I guess maybe they don't have another play. Did I play Tech here? No, we're gonna go with Deppa, I think. I'll put that down. We'll hit base. We'll take out Bazine because we can. We don't need it. I think the one of Shen Flurry is actually, I like that idea. Because, like, sometimes it could actually just be really useful. And, like, it doesn't have to be an all-the-time thing. Maul comes in. Is that Han dying? No, that's that dying. Well, let's keep hitting base. Just gonna do as much damage as we can. We'll hit there. And then I think I'm just gonna play the Tech. And no point in playing Hotshot, I'll just play Yaddle. I guess I kind of played into Super Laser here. Oh, nope, doesn't have it. Yeah, it could be interesting. One Obi-Wan. Enfys, Luke. Tranquility is interesting. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I understand that it gets back. Anakin is Deppa Republic. Deppa gets back Deppa. I guess, like, really late game, it's not bad. I don't really want Tech to be my turn one. Could be Sage. I'm gonna mulligan this. I don't really like it. It's not the best either, to be honest, but it's workable. I feel like we need to be playing a better thing. Like, Yoda's not bad, but he's kind of weak to be, like, our big turn one play. You know what I mean? Got to do a set 1 draft? Oh, that's pretty cool. How was that? I never ever got to draft set 1. It says had Kelp Blue deck with 5 Super Laser Techs and 3 Walkers, 2 OB. Excuse me? What? I feel like that's absurd. I might have been supposed to blast her there. I don't really have another play. What is this hand we've gotten? What is all these? It was very high powered? Yeah, I'll bet. 3 reinforcement walkers is crazy. I don't really have a play here. Let's see if we can draw something. No one of my 8-pod drafted Green Villainy. The guy across from me was taking the blue stuff for Thrawn. Jeez, Green Villainy is really good in set 1, though. I feel like someone should have been drafting it. This is not going very well, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I guess we do get a double Anakin here. You were undefeated, had best deck for a mile, both A pods, had majority of people fighting for yellow villain and Boba. I mean, Boba, see, so here's the thing. Boba I don't think is actually particularly good in draft because of the fact that, like, you kind of need to abuse certain mechanics for it to be good. Well, that's annoying. Let me just do this. Okay, so we're definitely playing Obi-Wan this turn. I still don't know how to feel about this whole, like, Leia Organa combo thing. Well, that's bad. I guess I lose. I've been wanting to try it out for a while. It can do some silly things. Sneak attack Leia is so good. Yeah, but like it's a big commitment, right? Glad I got my Obi showcase from this set. That showcase looks really good too, Oasis. Am I going to Philly? No, so for those of you that don't know, I started a new job this week. That's why I kind of wasn't able to stream. I should be able to stream a little more because I start my actual schedule next week. However, it's pretty unlikely that I'm going to be able to go to Philly or the other, like the upcoming 2 big tournaments, just because I can't really afford the time off and it can't fit into my schedule. Plus the Dragon Ball Nationals is coming up too, and if it's the national tournament, I'd want to do that. Also, they're in like really expensive locations too for the trip-wise. But I will try and get to some by the end of the year. Oh, I'm sorry, Oasis. You're going to Philly? Oh, that's a mess up. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be there. Dragon Ball is dying? It's actually back on the upsurge again. We had like 150-ish players for the last regional. Which I know for Star Wars standards might sound like not very much, but it's pretty good for a small game. Once again, I just don't know how I feel about these Yodas. Also, I like Dragon Ball, so if it's dying, I need to play more of it. Is playing an Internet Warrior just greedy? Maybe it is. For card game standards, it's not a lot, and Dragon Ball isn't small. It sells packs in retail stores. I mean, kind of. I don't really see Masters packs anywhere anymore. I see Fusion World pack, but Fusion World stinks. I don't want to play that game. Oh, your Target has them? That's cool. Maybe we just bought the ones around where I live. There just isn't very many of them. Resupply comes through. Rotting next to the women's sport cards and the stickers. I don't think I've ever seen women's sports cards. Maybe you just have different different things than me. What do I want to hit here? Well, that Childson doesn't do anything. I think I'm gonna hit the Craving Power. This is from hand, right? Oh, it does cost 2 more, so I can hit Craving Power here. And it'll be, he can't play it next turn as easy. How many points you get towards Nats? You're at 25? Oh, sick. I don't know if I've gotten any, to be honest. Because shop championships don't count, I don't think. And I guess I might have gotten... I don't think I got... I was 14th in the first PQ, which I don't think gets any. I think you have to be top 8. And then... the one I had today, I had another PQ, but I did really bad. What just happened there? Whatever. Free top 40 last PQ? Sick. Oh, another fainted top 40 or cursed? It's okay. And the PQ I played this year, I frickin', I super messed up the last round of my draft. And kind of screwed myself over. I'm so about to get hit by a super laser here. Because I think I'm gonna get hit by a super laser, I'm just gonna play this tech, I think. Save the Anakin. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just says you have to click yourself and then done to trigger Yoda. Oh, my bad. I must have just not hit the first one. I did mean to do that, but there's a good chance I just was moving too fast. Let's see. What did they do here? Oh, they drew. Interesting. So I guess that means I am not getting hit with a super laser blast. Sure seemed like they were playing into it. Oh, they're craving powering now? For 4? Really? Andrew says, Saturday night stream, let's go. Yeah, I'm just happy to be able to be streaming again. Also, I think they're dead. Oh, I guess technically they're alive by 1. Oh, Hot Shot Blaster? Yeah, I do. Never mind, they're dead. Finally, chat is talking. Thank you for sustaining chat, Oasis. I appreciate that. It's okay. It's a nice chill Saturday night. Like, everyone's kind of relaxing. Plus, I love the lurkers. They help the stream out, too. Yeah, it was funny, because obviously I've been really busy. Because I had a big, I'm gonna mulligan this. I had a big Dragon Ball tournament a couple weekends ago, and then I started my new job. So this PQ really snuck up on me. And it was funny. Oh, I could target down. I don't want to play this Falcon right away. Let's do this. And we'll just play a Yaddle. And so I didn't have a time to build the deck, so I just threw Talzin together, and it kind of showed in my performance. I'm 100% okay with them Dark and Towning this, by the way. That Kylo player must be new. Yeah, or he had given up. That's the other option. But it says the only game Obi Yellow got me for Top Cut was the turn he did Sneak Leia. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the only play for the deck, right? That's the downside. Oh, they waylaid it. Of that is, like, it's a powerful thing, but it's really your only trick in the deck. Played Yoda Red, one last hurrah. Yeah, like, I didn't want to play Yoda in the event today. Because, like, obviously, it's missing... Losing Force Throw is such a massive hit to Yoda. Which really makes me sad, because I wanted to keep playing it. There's a strike ship. We'll just claim. Just back on Yoda Green, the deck slaps. That could be an interesting thing to try. Are you still playing Force Oasis, just with green? Yeah, that's pretty sick. Yeah, I've been wanting to use the Yoda 8-drop in something. Maybe that's just the answer. We just play Yoda green instead. We'll put a Yoda down. Jedi Consular is a hell of a card. Consular is a crazy card. You are correct. So we'll swing. We'll take out Aura. And then Dappa will take out Forlam. Ooh, Chirrut's probably pretty good here, actually. Pop power and random card. If they put Cad Bane out here... No, I guess we can't one-shot it. I might just put the Jedi Lightsaber on Dappa, because that threatens Cad. I'm not sure what they can do for 6 really to interrupt me here. If they flip now... Maybe we hit him with Han first? Andrew says, hey, did you play any Vader Yellow at your PQ? Yes, Andrew, I did play a Vader Yellow at my PQ. The game was actually pretty close, all things considered. We'll put that on Dappa, because then he can't kill Han. Especially since, like, Talzin Red is a crazy good matchup against Vader. But, he managed to pull off... In Game 2, he did a really good... Oh, shoot, what is it called? The card that taps all your stuff. He pulled a really good one of those off, which really messed me up. Outmaneuver. That's the card I'm thinking of. It says, none of the Vaders 3 yellow, 3 green did better than X3. I think Vader's in a really bad spot right now, to be honest. Like, it's just really hard out here for him. We could grab Dappa back. There's just too much space now. Like, Vader is only good when most people are playing ground. Because it doesn't actually fight you, right? In space. It literally just sits there and tries to, like, kill you with... let's go this way. It just sits there and tries to kill you with inefficient units. But it says, when every deck is space aggro, no one is. Yeah, and, like, Han and stuff just have better matchups into things like that. Wait, what? Oh, nothing of mine died. I'm a big dumb. They captured it. Well, that was a slight misplay. The good news is Qui-Gon trades into Cad Bane. We'll see what they do, but... What would I have done differently there? I don't know. It's a good question, but I definitely wouldn't have done that. I might have dropped the Luke first. I mean, if I were them, I'd just go to base. Yeah, see, I don't think I would have bothered doing that. Let's just take out Cad. And we got our Chirrut back. No lightsaber, but that's okay. But yeah, like, Han4 is really good against it. Plus, like... The control decks can kind of outlast it, too. So yeah, it's just not in a good spot. We will trigger that. Just gonna hit base, I think. Oh, we can play Yaddle then, too. That's good. Wait, it says, most deck to my PQ was a Red Force Lando. It did horrible. Force Lando. The 7-drop Lando or the... This in play. The 7-drop Lando or the Smuggle Lando? We don't have any Anakin. This can get back Dappa, though. Goose Creek PQ had a yellow Force Hunter that beat a Han1 and a Kylo Tarkin. The Smuggle Lando. Oh, that's wild. Why would you want Force and Smuggle Lando? It's just like hyper aggro. That's really weird. Also, a hunter deck is crazy. That's the one of the leaders I think I've seen played the absolute least. I don't think I've ever played against a hunter deck on here. Like 0 times. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, no, I don't think I sucked anything too wild at my PQ. It was pretty much the standard stuff. A lot of mid-range. Surprising amount of Han1. That's kind of what brought me into playing this. Did something on my board die this turn? They killed Chirrut, right? I'm not crazy. Oh, this is really important and I can't remember. I think they killed Chirrut this turn. Well, we're gonna regret this if it's mine. So, and they didn't! Gosh darn it! Talking to chat, I couldn't remember if anything died. Yeah, it's fine. Pretty sure we still play the Luke even if we didn't have anything killed. There's an Anakin. Ooh, do we have 9? We do. We can Anakin into Falcon here. That takes away most of the damage. Kylo player, why did you choose Hunter? Is it good? Hunter, nah, pulled the showcase? You know what? That is incredibly valid. We have a soft rule at our store where if you pull a showcase in a draft, you have to play it. Let's get our restore in. Oh, they gave me the Luke back too. What swell people they are. They do have raid 2. So, like, there is still a threat here. I do still really like the idea of playing Talzin, at least until the next set comes out. Then that said, I've got some spicy stuff. I just don't know, it's just gonna be a minute before it comes out. What did they rest something? Does Dengar rest on attack? Oh, they bounced the Underworld unit. 1, 2... Actually, that's really bad. I didn't realize that did that. That's fine. It's actually kind of unfortunate. Deal 2 indirect, deal 3 indirect. I mean, we can technically still kill it with Luke. We could Shen Flurry the Luke. Or we could do 8. We do 10 to base. I guess we can kind of... Well, we can't Shen Flurry then. I'm gonna do this. And force them to do something about the Anakin. Because they don't have... They can't one-shot me here. And... If I claim... I can still Luke, technically, too. Oasis says, I think Talzin's gonna fade after the Force Throw metaban. Andrew said, did you already say what you replaced Force Throw with in Talzin? So I didn't replace it. I rebuilt the deck and made it different. And I actually think Talzin is better post Force Throw. Because the #1 way to kill Talzin is to Force Throw the leader on flip, right? On 5, there's basically no card in the game that just kills Talzin now. So you can flip her and put a lightsaber on her, and she's super duper safe. Which, yeah, makes her crazy good. We're just... What do we have in here again? Hotshot Tech. So we could hit Falcon into Xanadu Blood and see what they do. I think I'm going to do this. Just claiming is spooky because I already know they play Waylay. I guess they've played 2 of them. They could also play a Cad Bane though, and that kind of messes up our plans. So this is safer because if they claim, we can just play Luke. If they don't claim and they pay out, then we might be able to play Anakin and kill him. I'm R, misclick. But yeah, so I actually think Talzin as a deck is stronger post Force Throw ban. Because you still have Power of the Dark Side, you still have Force Lightning, and Talzin is just super, super safe. Okay, so there's that. That means we've got to drop the Luke now. Which kills that. And now they're kind of forced to claim, unless they have like Waylay specifically. Wasa says, you're just worse control deck because you're mid-range deck that does aggro poorly. I don't think it does aggro poorly. It does aggro really well. It's not like a hyper aggro deck like Sabine or anything, but it's very aggressive. I mean, I don't know your list. I can show it to you in a second. Because this game just ended. I can show you really quick what deck I played. It does need refinement. It's not done. I made it last night at like 1 o'clock. Oh, no. My decks. There we go. So this was the list I was playing. Technically, there's 2 cards different. I was playing 2 Tyrannus and I took out Marin. But if you'll notice, like, it's got Force Lightning and, like, removal pieces. Like, No Glory and Power. But it also has a lot of aggressive stuff. Like, you can rush them with 1-drops with, like, Krennic. I play Battle Fury for the and Constructed Lightsaber to go, like, super aggressive. Like, if you flip Talzin, put a Constructed Lightsaber in her, she's hitting for 7 every turn. I just killed someone with that. Like, I just hit them 3 turns in a row with Talzin, and they couldn't do anything about it. So it's actually really spooky, and not a lot of things get rid of these cards. Not a lot of people are playing, like, Rivals Fall, and even if they do, you'll get 1 Talzin attack off before they can do anything. The deck does need a little bit of trimming. Let's see, the Sun was really good. I actually think I'd take Devastator out. I, like, barely used it. Probably put some more aggressive stuff in. But yeah, you're just like an aggressive mid-range deck. You're faster than Han, you're faster than, like, Kylo. You're faster than a lot of those stuff. Where's Snoke? See, I don't want Snoke in this Oasis, because I want to do damage. Like, I want to kill him. He's an auto-win for some matchups. I mean, kind of, but I'm pretty sure I just beat those matchups anyways because of all the removal. Because, like, Talzin's Assassin plus Talzin minuses cripples Han4 and Space Vader pretty bad, and those are the ones that, like, are crippled by those cards. So I don't think Snoke is necessary. I would much rather play something that actually kills them, like the Sun or Devastator, or like Ruthless Raider. Snoke is for Han1, Quinlan, and Akbar. But I think I beat those decks. That's the thing. I don't think Akbar... I mean, Akbar could be a little spicy because I have to keep initiative. I think I'm going to give Grogu a gun here. 1, 2... Quinlan, I think I'm pretty good into since he doesn't have Force Throw anymore. And Han1, I think we just outlast pretty well. I could see, what's his name? I could see Akbar being a little annoying if I, like, go all in on Talzin and he keeps tapping it, but those speed decks I feel pretty confident against. It's more like hyper control. Like I lost to Aiden, and it's just like, what do you do against Aiden? There's nothing you can do there. Oh, I was definitely supposed to put this blaster on Grogu. I mean, I guess I still can. It's still 3. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Field Devastator is awful. I get it. It's good. But every time I see Talzin play it, it feels so win more. Completely unnecessary. That it's a lot hard to contest. I mean, it's basically only good for if you're like specifically trying. Oh, they actually did that. It's basically only good if you're trying to like the 4 damages game. It's just for 4 burn damage. Could be a player thing because Force Throw wasn't the issue with Quinlan. It's the constant ambush. I mean, I guess that's fair. I feel like you clear the board pretty well. If they hit some good discard plays, it could be rough. To be fair, I don't think I've seen a single person in person like playing Quinlan post Force Throw ban. I don't think I would worry about Quinlan because I'd never see anyone playing it anymore. That's annoying. It's just 4 damage. It could be like 20 other cards and be way better. I mean, I guess that's fair. It was a much bigger deal to have when Force Throw was around because it was a really good Force Throw target. But with that not being the case anymore, obviously, it's like not as big a deal. The Sabine's being really annoying with all these shields from this Kanan. Highlights out. Hope you're having a good night. Oh, they Carabasted me. That's annoying. I'm properly annoyed. I think we just drop an Anakin this turn. You're only getting one side, but that's fine. Switch to this Talzin stream. I gotta see it in action. But I'm not playing Talzin tonight. I mean, I could, but... Playing against Carabozos, but still. Yeah. I could play it tomorrow, Oasis. I want to do some more tweaking with it. It's not done yet. But I think I'm going to try to stream tomorrow or Monday. I'll play Talzin on one of those. Didn't I play her recently? I feel like I already streamed her recently. Do I drop a power now? I kind of want to. I guess Luke is probably better. No, what am I talking about? Luke is way better. Luke actually just kills Sabine's masterpiece. Because he's definitely going to flip Kanan first, yeah. I'm sure there's another Spectre coming out. Also, I want to say I'm really, really excited because they announced there's new Spectres in the next set. Like, I think they only showed one so far, but I'm still very excited about it. Hits me with a Yoda. I think we're just hitting base here. I mean, we could hit the Yoda and then next turn power. That's really strong if he doesn't have another 2-drop. If he had a 2-drop, he definitely would have played it too. I'm going to kill this Yoda. We'll see if this is a mistake, but I'm betting on the fact that he doesn't have another unit to play. So if he swings to base here, that means we can open power next turn. Wait, I don't know, I haven't been watching the last few streams because I didn't like the Dex feature. That's fair. Dang it, he actually had another 2-drop. I'm surprised by that. Two options. We could Kira, potentially lock something good out of his hand. Because, like, he hypothetically could Luke me this turn, which is a little annoying. Or we could just start swinging base. Maybe we just start swinging base. Maybe I'm being too fancy with this. But it says, yeah, Callus was shown as a Spectre. He's interesting. I don't know about good, but unique tribal King hair looks fun. Yeah, like, I don't know if he's necessarily good, but he's not bad. He's interesting enough that I'm happy, and that means we might get more Spectres. Hi, Busan. Hope you're doing well. Night Saber on Kanan. I'll just hit you again. My guy, you gotta clear these units. Pretty sure he's already dead. Okay, so because he did that, like, he could play a Sentinel, which would be annoying. We could Cura his hand. Hit the Wolf. We could tech. So I think because we have this and tech, we want to do this. Okay, so we're going into 8. Bendu doesn't do anything. Sorcerer's Blast doesn't do anything. I guess we get the Nebula just to be safe? That seems so wasteful. I guess I'll do it to the Bendu. Interesting he plays Bendu in here. What the hell? We can just claim that's game over. I do have a hot shot. Oh, I don't have a hot shot. Never mind. It's not game over. It's game difficult for him. Oh, he says that new Hondo unit is amazing. I love that the goat's getting more attention. Kira called Chirrut. I mean, he could play Bendu here, I guess. He's still not dead. He's still not dead. But yeah, I see what you mean, Oasis. I probably could have called that. Or I guess Wolf, maybe? Because I think there's a pretty decent chance he has a Wolf. Lose initiative? Okay, so he claims 8. Do we have light and dark? We don't have dark. That's kind of unfortunate. I guess we do now. He has Nebula Ignition this turn. So there's no point in playing that, so we'll just pass. Goodness, after Nebula's Anakin hits the Kanan. I probably should have called Nebula Oasis, to be fair. That probably would have been better. Tech plus Falcon? 8. Wasn't I 1 resource short? Because that was 9, right? Did I have 9 resources? I thought I had 8. Because it's 4 plus 5. I was on 9? Good call, Hidden. I'm chatting with chat too much. I'm missing stuff. We'll see. If it costs me the game, it's my fault. I kind of want to keep this power. It kills Bendu. I guess a waste. Qui-Gon kills Bendu too. I mean, I've got it this turn technically too. Well, we'll go for it. Why are we saving Yoda? What did I resource? I like Yoda. He's a cool card. They claim, so that's game. Alright, but what if I misplay multiple times and then don't get punished? Yeah, good catch, hidden assets. I haven't played with tech in a long time. I'm not used to having him as an option. It says I like Yoda. Weird Al wrote a song about him. He's just that cool. X25 is crazy work. Dude, that'd be the longest tournament ever. Ah, here's the Akbar. I'm gonna put tech and... I mean, I guess Emphas is kind of crazy against Akbar, right? So we'll get rid of the Luke. And I think we'll go... Abu Frick, okay. I think I want to play the Grogu first. I guess maybe Yoda first is better. This isn't a droid, right? Yeah, no. Ooh, Falcon's pretty good. Tech Falcon is a great play. Sometimes I forget how powerful Tech is. Yeah, he's really good. Yeah, it's weird having Tech back in the game after so long. Yeah, it is really interesting. Oh, hey, they killed my guy. Well, I want that back, so... I'm gonna need this back, thank you. So, I guess Grogu's our only real play this turn. Oh, I guess we could play Tech too. I think I want to keep Falcon out though, because it trades with the Y-Wing. Never mind, never mind. I guess that means we do this. And then drop the Grogu. We could put one down for Tech, but I don't think that's worthwhile. So this turn we are getting our big things in play. Oasis, gotta get up early. Have a great stream. Okay, Oasis, have a good night. I should be back in the next day or two, so we'll have more streams. So that restores all our damage back off. And then we will Grogu with the damage on this blue squadron. I think we're gonna put the Obi-Wan down and then play Han. I don't think for 4 resources there is anything that can do like kill him or anything weird. But we're definitely gonna play Enfys. And bounce this X-Wing. Because it just gets rid of it. I feel like we might need this Internet Warrior damage. Akbar's gonna attack that tap Enfys. Oh no, they made another thing. Interesting. That's very surprising. I'm gonna make him keep playing that, I think. Really surprised he didn't tap my Enfys Nest, but this seems definitely more worth it than what he did. I don't know, was it better to... Hard to know. Shift some more damage over. Akbar comes down. Nothing of ours has died. I guess it might have been smarter to go the other way on this, but it's fine. Technically, I moved some damage when I didn't have to. Hotshot! They gave the calamari a gun! Gunamari. Funny, all these one-strike units keep hampering Grogu. I know, right? He needs to put some real guys out there. I don't think I'm worried about Val. Gonna be honest, I haven't played against this deck much, and this is a weird build that plays like Babu Frick and stuff. I guess it's just for the 1/4, not for the droid thing. I think we'd go with Enfys first, because that kills some X-Wings. Kelleran's a potential fell target? That's true, I suppose. Like, there's a couple. I don't want to mess with his Akbar anymore, and I want my Restore. Hypothetically, I could have, like, it was more efficient to go the other direction. Stop taking my Yoda, you jerks. I don't have Dark Side still, weirdly. I think we just keep swinging. This Enfys Nest is doing work. I guess technically Falcon plus, or I guess I can't place damage on this, right? Because it's Chewie. No, defeated or returned to hand. So I can kill the Chewie with this. Five, yep, and then Anakin finishes it. And I think we're just gonna hit base with the rest of this. It doesn't seem worthwhile to faff about with it. Ooh, Hotshot Blaster. Still no Dark Side stuff. Chewbacca's a problem? Ah, we got through it. Not a problem. I think they're gonna die. Yep, there it is. I don't know. I feel like I never lose to Akbar. It's probably just because it's really hard to pilot. But I don't know how. Like, it'll just randomly win PQs and stuff, and I'm always really confused about it. Ooh, this should be a little rough. So we're up against Gar, which means Secretive Sage is actually a really good start. Fel is good into Gar. We can get rid of this. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're just gonna play Sage to start. Oof, the fabled 0-1 play. It's so strong. What am I supposed to do against such power? Lurking's spicy. So the question is, do we get rid of Lurking? Do we play Yoda? I think we have to get rid of the Lurking. Because if they put, they pilot it with Iden, it just gets so hard to get rid of. I really want to keep the Zanfist. I guess we have 2 Yodas. Can we pay a resource? Yes, we can. We're gonna remove this Krennic before it causes more problems. There's the Iden, like I said. The good news is next turn Anakin kills that. There's our power. It is a turn late, unfortunately. I'm gonna pay the resource. Because we can still Anakin. Start working on this Owen. Lompike. Okay, good. So they tapped out. I was a little spooked that they wouldn't do that and it'd be like harder to flip Han. I think I'm just hitting base here. Oh my god, I don't have a light side. Ah! Can you guys tell that I'm sleepy? Sandman says, Huki religion H1 are no match for a good blaster. Apparently, they're a match for not enough sleep, though. Welcome to the stream, Sandman. Let's see. What are we doing now? I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's just a misplay. I think I'm going to bounce the Falcon this time. Lights out says me, it's been a long tournament day. Oh, it's been a long week for me, too. I've been having to switch up my whole sleep schedule for the new job, and, yeah, it's been a lot. But that's okay. What do they give a shield to? What do I want to do here? There's a lot of options. They have a Gar Saxon flip, too. Enfys doesn't really do anything right now is the problem. Because there's nothing weak enough for her to bounce. We could kill the Iden with the Fel. Then I have to put a lot of stuff into killing the Lompike, though. It's probably not worth it. Which means I think the first attack is this. And then we're going to clear the Iden and fell the Lompike. That's fine. Let's deal with this guy. He missed on his search, which is pretty good for us. Anakin takes out Iden. Problem here is we're running real low on health. Yeah, there's a blaster. I think that's game. I could have blastered the Gar. Then I get hit by Iden next turn still, so I don't think it particularly mattered. This deck's always been pretty scary. This is another deck that I was kind of looking at for potential, like, really good with Force Throw gone. Like, Gar's pretty spooky. It can put a lot of damage out really fast. And there's not much your opponent can really do about it either. With all the annoying shields and stuff. Alright, so we played a bunch of blue. Let's play some yellow. Once again, these decks are not built by me. They were just on the hot decks, and I believe Swoop Racers has their own YouTube channel. So if you want to check them out, they were the ones that built these decks. Add a new deck. And yellow. Cal Kestis blue. That's an interesting thing. Cal Kestis was so disappointing. I had so much hope for him. Virgin's Temple. That's very interesting. I think we can... Well, no. Let's mulligan this, see if we can get something better. We didn't get anything better, that's for sure. One's Ahsoka for sure. I feel like Spark is not good in this matchup. I'm gonna get rid of it. We'll just start with all three, I guess. Oh, is it droids? Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Is droids good? I mean, it's gonna hurt here, that's for sure. Maybe we just want to play Ahsoka this turn. Yeah, Kira wouldn't be terrible either. Okay, now I definitely want to play the Ahsoka, because if we hit a unit here, it does a lot. Okay, that's fine. I will take a surprise strike. Ooh, and they traded into a unit? That's crazy. Okay, so this... We're actually going to take out Babu so that R2 doesn't hit us for so much. And I'm pretty sure we're doing Han this turn. This Han. You know what I mean? Sanctioners with nothing to capture. That's supposed to be the only thing they have. Well done, Kira. Cantina Bouncer is actually a pretty good card right now. Just for stalling them out. I will just kill R2. I don't want to mess around with, like, will they, won't they flip Cal. And we could kill Cal on claim. Plus, like, we're at 13, so, like, it's not like we have a lot of damage or anything. I don't think I want to play the Surprise Strike. This is going to be more of a, kind of gradual victory anyways. Okay. Well, in that case, I think I do want to drop the Cantina Bouncer. Originally, I wasn't going to, but I don't want to deal with that shield. They can still play it inactive technically here. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. Plus, they won't get forced because Han can kill this. Yeah, that's fine. I don't see any particular reason to resource either of these. He only exhausts ground units, right? Yeah. Hey, we won. Man, Cal was... I'm so disappointed in Cal Custis. I feel like if he was just, like... If he was just not a 4-flip. Like, if he was even a 5-flip with reasonable stats, he would have been fine. Being a 4-flip just hurts him so much, it's crazy. You're a Data Vault. Classic deck. Alright, let's see here. Dare we open with AT Holler? I don't think I do dare. I will keep one of them. But, AT Holler into getting Power of the Dark Side, it is a good way to lose a game. Ooh, Bodhi's pretty good in this matchup, too. Draw a card. Oh no, play a Super Laser Tech. Get the damage on the board. Do we just let him draw? Oh, he's popping the Super Laser. That makes sense. So we're going into 5 for them. Which means OB, but they don't have a target, so that's fine. They can't No Glory the AT Holler, because I don't get to keep it. That's fair. Let's just clear that before I have to worry about it. There's a power, which is fine. I think we're gonna play Bodhi here. Oh, wow, that's a lot of large things. I didn't even realize this was Kira flip turn. I always think she's 6, but she's 5. Cunning is interesting. What do I think about that? I think I want to get my hidden first. Because we're pretty vulnerable to barrage and stuff now. Okay. Barrage is a lot less likely now. Down here again. A jetpack. I just do not have a good way to deal with this Kira. Another resupply. I don't like how far in front they're getting. That means next turn they have Snoke now. I saw it earlier. What do I do about that? There's the Snoke. Han doesn't kill. I mean, it's probably just Waylay, right? We're kind of just delaying the inevitable, though. I don't think this is winnable anymore. Because, like, I kind of have to do this, and now he's going to die to Snoke. I mean, tech is good. I don't think it's going to matter, though. I just didn't get enough damage out. Double yellow, you kind of have to be on the aggro a little bit more. I mean, it's just hard against, like, blue specifically, right? Because, like, it's only going to do 4, yeah. I guess I could have waited and, like, tried to jetpack him. Doesn't really do anything, though. You forgot to play your holler? No, Joni, he played it and I killed it with the, I killed it with the Falcon attack. And he killed the Falcon with this. But I don't think I have a way to win anymore. It's all good, man. I'm barely paying attention sometimes. And we'll claim. Oh, yeah, that's Vader. Yeah, no, I don't even think this deck plays anything that I can. What's the top end on here? Yeah, no, we're lost. Nothing. None of this deals with this board. Sandman says, how did Han1 get back in the meta? Honestly, I'm not sure. That's kind of one of the reasons I wanted to play it tonight. But I saw, like, my PQ was only, like, I think, like, 70 people, and I saw, like, at least 5 at Han1s. Hi, Panda. Hope you're having a nice night. Which really surprised me, I'll be honest. I think we're starting with L3 because he doesn't die to Tarkin Town. I'm also not fully convinced, Sandman, either. It might just be people going back to the... That's rude. Going back to the things they know. Man, I hope they burn a Tarkin Town here. Please burn a Tarkin Town? You know you want to burn a... Holy aggro! What the hell? Oh, we don't need 2 of these. I guess it's AT Hauler? Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Kitty Holler instantly dies. What does Mandalorian Pilot do? I have, like, not played with this card. Exhaust an enemy unit in this arena. That's a 3-1. Huh. It's kind of nifty, I guess. I mean, I guess a 5-mana 5/6 exhaust too is just good enough. You're probably just playing him as a unit. That's also says 4th row getting suspended. It's probably able to go back to Han1. But it's actually top tier in the current meta is TBD. I like the yellow one. I'm kind of undecided on this. Or I'm sorry, I like the blue one. I don't know how I feel about this yellow one. Also, apparently green is a big one too. I saw a couple other ones were green. And I can see Han1 green, like, doing some work for sure. I think I want to pilot this. And we just go aggressive here? Because Cad Bane doesn't have a lot of good ways to deal with space. Not until 7 when they have the Cad Bane unit. So they actually should be kind of in trouble. For the most part. I think I really want to play this Falcon, but I'm worried about... Oh my god, they can kill it with Mist Hunter next turn too. No, we need to take the damage while we can. I'd love for them to attack with this, but they really shouldn't. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I think everyone's just kind of running around with their heads cut off a little bit, looking for this, whatchamacallit deck. The good news is... Okay, well, it's not this. I think we're racing at this point. Okay, so they didn't play the Holler, which is kind of wild. Ooh, that's a blaster. That blaster actually is massive. They have to open with a Boba Fett swing. Nothing else makes sense here. Oh, they're... Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I figured. So the next move needs to be this. And we bounce that so it can't do any damage. Which should mean we get him. Yep, okay, cool. I think we got him by an action. 24, yeah. Oh, we had actually 6 health left. I forget we're on a 30 health base. Lights says, Han1 blue I do think is legit. But I think the green version can grind better against more control decks. Yeah, like, green just has a lot of good stuff. And, like, I'd be really interested to see if, like, they can make a force throw or a force version work. Because there's some really good green force cards that don't really get played much right now. That could make that really interesting. And, like, things like playing like the Obi-Wan Sentinel on 1 is kind of spooky, right? That's a lot of pressure. Talzin. This is keepable. I think I'd rather play this Falcon on 1, though. Let's do these two. And I think I'm too scared against Talzin to play that. She just has too much removal. Let's see how quickly we get force whatever. Oh, I shouldn't have done that one. It's always there. Do we want to play Talcon or do we want to play Ahsoka? I think we go Ahsoka because we want to play something on 7, which usually means we don't want a Falcon clogging up the board. That says that green probably plays the Obi-Wan Sentinel with 4 space or 30 HP base. It's a great pull off Keller and Beck too. Yeah, if you're gonna play Keller in, I think you definitely want 4s. It's just too good. I don't really have a play this turn. I guess we could put a jetpack on this. Actually, that's probably what I'll do. I don't really want to play the surprise strike yet. I'll just do this. Lost a spark, not the end of the world. Here comes Tyrannus. Clock that. Do I want to deal base damage or do I want to remove Tyrannus? Well, I can't remove Tyrannus because the -1 from Talzin would kill me then. So I guess the answer is we kill this. They have a Talzin's Assassin, that's a little awkward, but I took the thing off Tyrannus too, so it's probably fine. We did not ramp last turn because we put a jetpack, so we can put the Falcon down. Holy Falcon draws. Interesting. Am I worried about anything with my Han flip here? I don't think so. Han... Oh, I see what you did there. Do I kill the Tyrannus? I think I killed the Tyrannus. Dude, why is Cham so good against Han1? That's kind of wild. They just get to ramp in front of me and keep it. Han's gonna crack this Cham for sure. Right now they're trying to think, like, do I clear the Han with Talzin? If I were them, I would. That stops me from playing on 7 next turn. Like, playing on 7 is such a big thing for this deck. It's basically like the solo strength of the deck, is the fact that you can play on 7 on turns 5, 6, and 7. Yep, okay, they did do it. Pick out Cham. Definitely want this Han. We're up to 8 and down to 6. Those all could be useful if I get a tech out. They're on 7 now. What comes on 7 for this deck? The Sun? I think that's the only big thing. Or like Ruthless Raider? Fallen Lightsaber. Okay, okay. Man, I wish I had a way to buff this Han Solo. I don't know. Do I think I should send this stuff to base, honestly. Hey Clockwork, hope you're having a good night. So nice to see everyone after not streaming for a while. They're going to base. I don't think they win this race. Like, they can try. Ooh, Bodhi could be crazy. I guess Talzin kills Ahsoka on attack now, which is kind of annoying. How do I feel about that? That's quite obnoxious. Luckily, 2 6s don't kill me. 6 and 8 don't either. I mean, they kind of do if they have more upgrades. Or like, Devastator. The question here becomes, do we play Enfys and bounce the Secretive Sage? We could play Bodhi, but we wouldn't use any other resources, so I guess this is just the correct play. It takes 2 damage away, too. Okay, they replayed it. So, we could do 10, which puts the 3. I'm not really worried about anything else if I do that. I think I'm going to. Like, there's some semblance of an argument for Han Solo and Han Solo into Talzin to clear her. But I just don't think they can do anything if I go base. Because, like, oh. Another friendly unit, so that's still not game. Pretty sure I can just do this, right? I guess the only thing I lose to now is Hot Shot Blaster. If they have Hot Shot Blaster for 5. Cocker says, man, I love that Twilight Enfys Nest. What a good card. It's a card that's like, it's so hard to play though, right? I feel like the only reason it's good in this deck is because you can essentially play it on turn 5 or 6. If you ever had to play her on turn 7, she'd be really hard to use. I haven't run her in a deck, but she was one of my faves that set. It is a cool design card, that's for sure. I think I win this one. Yep, GG. I will say that although the yellow deck is probably pretty strong, it is a lot more boring than the blue one because it's much more like aggressive in your face. Hi Greg, hope you're having a nice night. Oh, says I ran her a Yoda yellow during Twilight. That's kind of crazy. I never even thought about putting that card in Yoda. I guess I've never really thought about Yoda yellow. Since it lacks like finishers, I feel like I've never even thought about that. Boop. And boop. Pretty sure we are playing Falcon on 1 this turn. I guess could be bad if they have power. It is a Data Vault deck though, so hopefully they won't. I'll do this. It wasn't a good deck at the time, I just liked it. You know what? That's super valid. This is... Hi, Archlon! What do I think of the card Nimin Strike? Honestly, I think it's only really good in very specific decks. For the most times, you're not really going to care much about, why waylay the Super Laser Tech? I kind of want to waylay the Super Laser Tech. Does playing Tech do anything? Not really. Guess it lets me play Spark next turn if I want. I'm gonna waylay this Super Laser Tech. So it's really, really good if you have units with Overwhelm. So, like, if you ever had to play, like, Anakin Leader with green, or it's really good with, the giant girl. What is her name? I always forget her name. Avara. It's really good with Avara because she has Overwhelm. So I'd only really ever play Nimin Strike in decks that have Overwhelm leaders. Or like Overwhelm is a key part of the games. Like how to play the game. Giant Girl? Greg, I'm not wrong though. You all knew exactly who I was talking about. She's a big girl. What can I say? They have so many cards. Not that I can do anything about it, but it's just a lot of cards. I kind of want to play Enfys this turn. That would require putting Falcon in hand, which kind of ruins my tempo. I could just not. Yeah, I think we're just gonna not as much as I want to. They just Rivals Fall my tech? That's extremely rude. I hope they know. Okay, so we're definitely doing this. I think what I'm going to do is put this out. We're going to flip Han and just play Falcon as a big dude. Probably just end this turn. We'll see. Rivals on tech? Yeah, no, they have a vendetta against tech. Holy smokes. Call them Saul Guerrera because they hate tech. And no, I will not be elaborate on that if you don't know the reference that I'm using. Because it's spoilers. You know what? I don't want this here anymore. You can play it again if you want to draw more than the, like, 25 cards in your hand. Entrenched. I guess I'm kind of okay with that, actually, the more I think about it. Pop this. Vanquish. There's some rude stuff going on here. I'm gonna play a Bodhi. Alright, so we have Snoke, Relief Runner, Annihilator. Let's get rid of that. You can have that back. I say no thank you. Do I play tech here? I think I play tech here. Ooh, those are some spicy cards we just drew. The funny thing is, like, if he plays Snoke, I can kill it with Enfys. I have to Surprise Strike, but it'll be dead. Hi, Liam! Heyo, Perth PQ is on at the moment. Oh, sick! What's winning? Oh, that's right. I can play anything right now. I don't have a lot to do. Maybe I just Spark here. Warrior doesn't matter. I'm not worried about this. I think I hit the Snoke. Once again, can you please stop playing units? I'm just gonna bounce them to your hand. I need you to stop, please. Not sure, but their name is Rooster Cabbage! That reminds me of the old Rooster Teeth shows. Divorce said LOL. The guy I'm playing against says I should have read that Enfys Nest card. Because he keeps playing stuff and I just keep bouncing it back to his hand. I mean, unless he has run 4, 5 board wipes, draw 0, he says. Didn't I discard one of them? Oh no, that wasn't even this game. That's Data Vault for you? Yeah, I guess, but still. Give me this back. GG. Alright, no super lasers wins that game for me. Oop. Yeah, I feel like Data Vault, like, 90% of the time, it's completely fine. And then there's that, like, 5-6% where it's like, you just can't draw the cards that you want. Ooh, a deck we can actually maybe play AT Holler against on one. We're gonna go for it. Because they can play power, but usually not on one. I think I'd rather have Ahsoka than Kira here. Oh, actually, I probably would rather have Kira. So there's a Yoda, which means they can't get forced till next turn. So we can just do this. Alright, I'm not brave enough to play two of them. Let's not get carried away. Greg says if you drew Nebula, then you still have Enfys. I know, but it can't attack base. So, like, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so now they have Force, so now we have to play Kira. And we're definitely calling Power the Dark Side. Because I don't want them to hit me with that right now. Funnily enough, I don't really care if they Force Lightning me. Because, we can just hit him with the good old, no bringing this back. Lightning takes me out, but that's fine, because they don't get it back. I think I'm gonna Cunning here. +4, exhaust 2 units. We'll take out Chirrut. Do I not flip on this turn? He doesn't really do much, and I kind of want the cards in my hand. He claimed initiative. I mean, I guess that means I play flip Han? Let's take away the Anakin and kill the Yoda. I want both of these cards. Fortunately, where did he get all these cards from? Guess he just hasn't played anything? It's kind of crazy. We're just gonna take out the Anakin, not worry about it. Powers are fine. Let's get rid of the Force Lightning. Ooh, we did draw another Anakin, which is really bad for us, because he has light and dark now. So, like, playing this doesn't do anything. It's just gonna get Anakin'd. That's actually quite unfortunate, since we discarded one of them. Yeah, there he is. I guess we'll just plop Falcon down? Like, kind of all we've got. And we know he has another Power of the Dark Side, unfortunately. So we need to play a unit first action here. Do we play Cantina Bouncer, or do we play the... I think we do this. Protect us from power that we know he has. He has 2 powers still. Unless he resourced them. This deck is so close, by the way. I actually really love this deck. And it's so close to being good enough. Oh, I drew another lightning. That's the third lightning, too. That's so rough. I guess we just throw a blaster on this. I feel like Anakin is in every tier 1 deck now. Like, the card is just so good. Ooh, a Jedi Saber, too. Well, I mean, we can at least get rid of the Saber this way. Also, what a crazy strong Cantina Bouncer. Where he could just throw freaking Anakin Skywalker out the bar. I feel like that's crazy. Yeah, look at how many cards he has. Why does he have so many more cards than us? I guess I've been bouncing stuff. We only really bounced with, like, Cantina Bouncer even. I just feel like we shouldn't be behind as many cards as we are, but I guess. I don't understand how I got in this position. I have a gun, right? We'll give a droid a gun. Seems like a good plan. Lim says his impact cards have been more effective. I guess they must have. Tech is pretty good. I think I'm just gonna keep all these. I do have to go to base and hope we get there at this point, I think. It's gonna be hard given, like, I'm sure his hand is just full of, like, OBs and, like, all that garbage. But I don't really have another option currently. Anakin has deleted a few units. I guess that's true. And like I said, I did Cantina Bouncer his Anakin back to his hand. Because unfortunately I ripped one and he immediately drew the second. More Iterate Warriors. Fantastic. Everything's got shields. What am I supposed to do with this on? The Han no ambush. Feels so good. Talker says they also stopped resourcing. Oh, you know what, Clockwork? That's it. That's why they're so far ahead of me. They stopped resourcing at 7. That's plus 3 cards. That makes a lot more sense. Sounds like I understand being down like 3 cards, but like 5? But yeah, no, that makes sense. Good call. Ooh, this is actually really good right here. That actually is like really, really good. Interesting, interesting. Good news is Han can clear Obi-Wan in one shot. Which means I'll get 7 more damage in, which is pretty good. Ooh, especially if he does that. The only card I was really scared of is Super Laser Blast, and they seem not to want to do that for some reason. just gonna keep all these in hand. I guess there's an argument for bouncing the Falcon there. Because if they had Super Laser, I could play it afterwards. There's OB, but I don't think it's enough anymore. Yeah, I've got way too much health on the board. I have no idea how we won this. That is crazy. I thought for sure we were toast. Tim says that's one reason the Anakin pilot is good with the Falcon. Can bounce them both back to protest against SLB. Anakin pilot. Oh, the kid Anakin pilot. Yeah, I don't know. He never really took off at all. All people ever used him for was, I'm definitely keeping this. This is actually a really good hand. The only thing he's ever used for is, like, gaining force in yellow, and I feel like ever since the new set, people don't really do that much anymore. He was used as a force unit for, like, yellow-red force throw for a while. Captain Rex. Unfortunately I have to put the cunning down. But I do get a Falcon. Porg! There's a Porg on the board! Porg on the loose! Wah! Porg is in play. I don't think I want to do a thing down just to spark him, so we will claim. Holy guys. So many little guys. Well, let's get our damage in. Yeah, he's okay for that, but he's better as a late game unit. Wait until Reese is exhausted. Drop Falcon for 3, put Anakin down for 2. Swing bounce both back, make him worry. Interesting. Does this going to be a big unity of purpose? Not if I discard it. Oh, it wasn't a unity purpose. Do get to exhaust something, though. Well, he doesn't have unity yet. Also, I just realized this is Data Vault instead of the one that makes tokens. Not that it really matters, given the current thing he has. I kind of want to keep this spark. I guess we just play Cunning this turn? That seems wasteful. I guess it's whatever. There's an Echo. He didn't resource. That's crazy. What the heck? I guess we'll exhaust 2 units. And then +4 the Falcon? Yo, this guy doesn't care. Holy shit, he's just going for the throat. He's like, I have complete faith I'm going to draw Unity of Purpose next turn, and there's nothing you can do about it. He believes. You can't even play it next turn? Oh, right, because he didn't resource. I guess that means we can get rid of the spark. I am doing hit base better than this guy doing hit base. And he has 8 units on the board. Alright, my guy, what's your plan? Command? That doesn't do shit. Look at that huge echo. That's definitely a new player. Keep practicing, my guy. Maybe switch off to a different leader. Nice try. Oh, it was a VAR for a second. That'd have been cool. Rats. Current game on Perthstream is a Luke 4 Data Vault versus Cause Security Complex. Because Oh, Kazuda. Kazuda is spooky. That deck scares me. Alright, I do think I'm going to call last game on this one. I am super tired still from this week. But I will be back on Monday, I promise. We'll have a little bit longer stream on Monday. Let's see. Cad Banes. We don't want to go turn 1 Holler. We can keep this, though. Well, we could go Holler Han Solo. Spooky, but it could be crazy. Think about that. What if it's just really good? Darth Stormtrooper, what? Is this Underworld? It is Underworld. We ain't scared. I ain't scared of nothing. My ATR has a whole 1 health left. Unless it actually had 4 health left. Don't play space units, you jerk. Oh, we have a Cantina Bouncer, but I can't play it this turn, though. Not effectively. Okay, so what risk are we running here? Because we could play the Hauler. No, we just need to swing, I think. What's in here? Yeah. Because, like, hypothetically, we could play Ahsoka if they have all units. We could tap the Mist Hunter down, which would be really crazy. But, like, there's just too high of a chance they don't have a unit. If they don't have a unit, we kind of just lose the game instantly if we don't have that 6 damage. Because they're about to get our AT Hauler, and there's not much I can do about it. Unless they're super greedy. If they play a unit first, we can still Ahsoka and try and tap it. What? Why would you do that, though? You need to kill this. Let me tell you, that was a misplay. Okay, well, at least they didn't pitch a unit. That would have been really bad. They ended up not getting punished for their misplay. We'll claim. At least I didn't draw off the Mist Hunter. Oh my god, it's an Underworld. That's so annoying. Wait, why doesn't Cad Bane ever play this card? It's Underworld? Does anyone know why Cad Bane doesn't play Stolen ATR? That seems so good. I want this back, please. You're not allowed to have that. Why does Cad Bane not play this card? It seems so good. Huh. That's annoying. You know why that is annoying? Because that means they have Zuckuss in hand. Well, let's salute everybody. 07s, because Han's about to get destroyed on flip. Attack with the Stormtrooper. Come on. Yeah, there it is. Deploy Han Solo. Bye, Han Solo. Oh, nope, Greedo. What the heck? We're alive. What's going on? I can't spark this card if it's not playable. Maybe it's like another 4-lob? I appreciate the 07s, but I guess it didn't matter. I'm going to keep all these cards, I think. We're actually looking pretty strong here. We'll kill that and Memphis. Taking that surprise strike was a really big deal. Because they're doing 14 now. I guess 14 is exact game. We have 7, 8, 9 damage. Which is also enough for game. And we have way less actions than them. So that card in their hand needs to solve one of our things. Was that a surprise strike? It was. Okay, so it did solve one of our things. to be fair. I think... So they've got 7 damage now, which doesn't really matter. So I'm going to drop the Surprise Strike now. Because now I can threaten the game with this AT Hauler. Because even a Hotshot Blaster is not enough now, right? Because it's 6, 10, 12. Yeah, 1 Blaster's not enough. Blaster now? I mean, it's not enough, though. That's the thing. They need more than that. Now we claim? Got you by 2 life, I think. That's a Cad Bane. Give Cad Bane an additional gun? You can't give him 2, though. GG. Yellow fight. Just... Meow. Alright, you know what? Actually, the Hans did better than I thought they were. 12 and 4 is nothing to sneeze at. Not bad at all. Alright, everybody. I am going to take a nap. Let's see. Who's here still? Good night, Liam. Good night, Clockwork. Let's see. Greg, if you're still here, good night. Good afternoon, Liam. To be fair. Archlon, if you're still here, Clockwork. Panda might still be here, lights out. Good night, everyone. I will be back on Monday, I promise. I will not disappear for like a whole week and a half again. I will be switching up some of my timings a little bit. We're probably going to have 1 stream a week at this time, and then I'm going to end up doing 1 earlier or later. I haven't decided yet. Because my new work shift is 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. So I have to either do the stream when I get home, which I'm probably not going to want to do after like working 8 hours, or I have to do it at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's going to be a little harder for those streams for the people overseas. But I will still have at least 1 stream a week at this time. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. Bye-bye.